Hey you guys, I hope everybody is doing well today. Happy Thursday. Welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Lottie and you are tuned in to Life with Lottie Lou. Today is going to be very different. First of all, we are 1 week away from Thanksgiving. Yay! I love the holidays. Like Thanksgiving starts my most favorite time of the year. Because I'm big on family, I'm big on holiday parties, cooking, all of that good stuff. But anyway, today is going to be a very quick story time of something that I want to share with y'all and something that I have to actually do this evening. So for those that do not know, I have been a licensed cosmetologist since 1997 and that career has been very rewarding over the years. I no longer do hair or work in a salon full time anymore, but I still do it from time to time and I keep my license up. I work too hard to just let them expire, child. But anyway, so in 2005, my mother passed away, and being that I was her hairstylist, I wouldn't have had it any other way than for me to do her hair. So I felt like that was my duty as a daughter, as her only child, and as her hairstylist. The thing about it is, my mother had planned the very next week to get all of her hair cut off short, and she was gonna go gray because my mother wore her hair long. She had beautiful long hair and she kept it jet black. Like I kept hair color, well, a rinse. That's what she wanted. She didn't want permanent color. She always wanted a rinse. So I made sure that I kept her hair jet black the way she wanted it. Now, my mother was 70 when she passed away. She had me at the age of 41. So I'm 45 now, and I can't imagine having toddlers because my children are grown. But anyway, so I was asked on this week to do a very close friend of mine's sister's hair. So the young lady's hair that I will be doing this evening at the funeral home is a 33-year-old woman who passed away on last week. So yes, I will be doing her hair and makeup on this evening. And so that's my quick story time for y'all. Let me tell you about the experience. So when I did my mother's hair, she was the first person who I did that was deceased. And the experience was, of course, quite different. But not only that, it was my mother. My family, no one could believe that I was going to be able to do it. But let me tell you something. When you are, what word am I looking for? God will give you supernatural strength. He'll put the super on top of your natural. And I still to this day know that it was nobody but God that helped me to be able to do that for my mother. And I know that I'm forever grateful in my heart that I was able to do that. So the experience was when I got to the funeral home, and it was a funeral home that I was familiar with because actually my mother worked there as the front desk secretary. So, and I also used to do the owner of the funeral home. I used to do her hair as well. But anyway, so when I got there, her body was laying, of course, on this like steel table. She had a white sheet over her, and her hair was prepped, meaning that they had already washed it. My mother wore her hair, like I said, just long. Like she really would roll it up every night, but I was able to put like big curls in it so it had like body and texture to it. So instead of doing a rinse this time, because her hair was already washed, once I got done styling it, I did a black hairspray dye. So that was the easiest part to do. Once I styled it, I was just able to spray the spray on it to cover her gray. And the only difference in doing somebody that's alive and somebody that is deceased was the fact that you don't have to actually worry about the back of the person's head so much. You just want to make sure that the sides and the front looks good. So in that aspect, that was really the only difference. And of course, they're very, very cold. Very, very cold. So that was the only difference. And you can pretty much, her head was laid like on this thing, almost like a high rise. I don't really know what you call it, but to where I was able to maneuver. Now I was able to do the back of her hair as well, because the way that her head was, it was like the thing that her head was on allowed her head to be up, which allowed her hair to hang down. So I was able to stand behind her to actually do her full head. So yeah, but yeah, and so all I had to do was use my blow dryer, my curling irons, the black spray, of course, a little oil sheen, and that was pretty much it. Now, from that time, from 2005, I had other clients to pass away as well. So I've also done other deceased people's hair as well. So this is not my first rodeo, but I haven't done this, what I'm doing tonight, in about 11 years, maybe, something like that. But yeah, so that is my quick story time for today. And I said all of that to say this: when God gives you an assignment, you have to know that it's bigger than you. So sometimes you got to put your own feelings aside. You got to put your own fears aside and just step out on the assignment. Step out on the assignment, especially when somebody asks you to do something. When they ask you to do it, that means, first of all, they have faith that you can do it. So you don't want to let that person down, especially when it's an assignment like that, a final assignment. So yeah, guys, but anyway, I just wanted to let you all in on that and pray my strength to continue to do this whenever somebody asks me to do a particular thing. I want to be able to fulfill the assignment. Anyway, guys, again, if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, go ahead and subscribe, like, please comment, share your thoughts. Also, you can connect with me on Instagram at onelotdot. That is onelotdot. I'll have the link and stuff, or at the bottom of the screen in the description box, whatever. But yeah, guys, see y'all later. Peace.